We spilled the phone inside the car, but once again, we're in Marana here. This is my hometown for another week. We're going to be moving down to Sierra Vista. I can't wait. I do love Marana. I sure wish I could bring this place with me. That's the Santa Cruz River, which on most days is a wash. Now they call things here that are normally called drainage ditches or canals in other states, they call them washes here. So they don't mean tide and all that good stuff when they say wash. This is a growing part of Arizona, and as you can tell, kind of cloudy, partly cloudy. And we're going to get in the old car here and take you down to the special event, which is going to be the beginning of the 2015 Sullivan's Projects Super Bash, featuring none other than Evelyn Garcia. And her used to be called Team Jazz Chris. This year it's going to be called Team Moore, in honor of their father, who had their condition called Huntington's disease, and they had to watch in horror this year as their dad passed away from what they have. And I'm now going to Cotero Road, if I didn't make that point clear, and we're going to take a left up here and take you through a wonderful part of Cotero Farms Road, which is called Arizona Pavilions. This place actually made national news not too long ago. Right there is a Walmart, which you can see over there. Some crazy guy went in there and stole a rifle, ammo, and started walking this way as I'm going now. The Marana police were actually called in rather early, and they probably saved the guy's life by running him over with the cruiser, and that caused a lot of interesting hits on YouTube. But Terry, Ross, the whole team at Marana Police Department since I've been here, and they are just absolutely my hero of heroes, and I have had nothing but great things in all of my interactions with them. Just wonderful, wonderful town to be in with the wonderful police force. Unfortunately, it is actually part of Pima County, which is why I can't stay. I sure wish I could bring Marana and the Marana Police Department with me. Unfortunately, I can't. This crazy clown with the shotgun, or actually 30-06, the high-powered rifle that he stole, came down this way. This station down here, Channel 13, KOLD, also Channel 11, a Fox station, actually was the last ones to get him. I think the guy went down this street here and was nailed down there by the cruiser. But these guys missed it all. Channel 9 and Channel 4 up here, and then I think later on they said, oh, what's going on outside? But yeah, it was an interesting little day, but just one of many. Down here we're testing how far it's going to take to get from right here, Channel 11, Channel 13, to where I've asked them for many years to actually do a spot at, and that's to help Evelyn and her effort out with Huntington's Disease Society of Arizona. As far as I know, Jasmine and Chris, or Christopher, of the Jazz team, the Jazz Chris team, are actually the only two in southern Arizona of their age with Huntington's disease of this sort that they have. And this will mark the 5th year of the Sullivan's Projects Super Bash. I think I called it the Charity Bash in the first couple of years, but then I realized I'm actually celebrating superheroes, and certainly those two you're about to meet are that. And so, of course, it only makes sense to call it the Super Bash, because that's what I'm featuring, is people who need our love, our charity, our dollars, our support, our encouragement, and most of all, because they are superheroes, they certainly deserve all that too. And it takes quite a lot I get quite a lot of requests from all people deserving of somebody's help to feature them every year for the Sullivan's Project Super Bash. And it takes a lot of prayer and review, but actually this year it was pretty easy for the 3rd year in a row to feature Team Jazz Chris. Last year I did see their father shortly in October, and he has, as I said, since passed. And we are actually on the I-10 frontage road. When the Marana police ran over that guy, they were trying to keep him, because he was very close to this highway, from reaching this area down here, because as you can tell, the I-10's, it's not called southbound here, but it's actually eastbound. is quite easy target for a guy with a shotgun and a crazy set of drugs in his head. The kids watched their father die of what they have, and that was hard enough. But they really became very heroic in how they handled it and decided to move on and defeat this disease. Now, last year you heard about the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, and that actually apparently did some good in a lab with the money that was raised just during the last year. Also, just during the last year, there was a effort by, I think it was called Ebola. I can't remember the name of the group, but actually they decided to get about a lot of money in donations, some from the CDC, some from private donors, and decided to eradicate, or at least come up with a vaccine to fight Ebola. Now, last year, as you remember in the news, Ebola was certainly going to be fatal every time you got it, but now they've developed, through science and efforts, a vaccine that gives some people, if not most, hope from catching this strain that's been plaguing West Africa and causing quite a lot of consternation on social media as well here in the States. And so these things, with time, with money, with care, with dedication, they can be beat. And so we are almost at the point now where this wonderful event will be happening today. I'm not sure at what stage this is, because I'm really getting there late, which is actually pretty fashionable for me for such events, because I really want to see not really what's going to happen, but what did happen. Now, Channel 13, as I can demonstrate, is not far at all from here, so hopefully they had time to get Dan Mares and some other help down here as far as covering this. And I really can't, I can kind of see what they did last year, because Christine Pay ended up going down to the border, and I know something's going on down there today with the border as well. But it was plenty of fair warning, plenty of advisories I sent personally out to the media that all this would be happening today. And if for some reason Channel 13 can't get down here today, in what you see as a developing haboob, then obviously I really hope they can get down there in October. And the dates have just been announced for a Sunday, I think, in October, for the 3rd annual walk that I'm going to be at. And for the men that want to come down and support this, as you can see, there is a Hooters right here as well. So if you don't really feel like going out and bowling, then there's other things to do here. Or you can get your car fixed, I guess, at the Ina Road Collision. It does look pretty packed here. We don't know why yet, but hopefully, like I said, we really hope we got some news coverage down here, because that's really what Evelyn needs to get this thing as popular as it should be. And I did notice on the way out the door that Channel 13 was featuring the important story of a panda born at the Washington National Zoo. So hopefully, in light of that developing breaking news story, they'll have time to slip in something more important, and that's real kids in real need in this lovely town of Marana.